All right, I'm gonna record some junk categorizing, so I'm gonna go down to my channel so you guys can talk off stream in case you want, but feel free to come chat if you'd like. Okay. Just doing some spin drift. We're gonna go through some stuff. Check the channel. It's part 3. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're back. We're categorizing stuff. Make sure I have audio. Yeah. Okay, great. Hello. I'm Fisherman of the Guild Night Raid of the server Westfall. All right, we're categorizing junk items. I think we're on tab number 3 of Guild Bank number 1. We're about 400 items in. There's about 400 to go that are not weapons and armor. So okay, so when I stopped earlier, I'd done the dark iron baby booties, and I'd done these 3. So I think we're on to this. So, we are going through and making sure that we have an accurate list of all junk items that exist in the game, and making sure we know which ones I actually have. So far, there's only been one item that was missing that we had to add as a result of this, which was great. And then we'll check at the end to make sure there's nothing missing. Okay. Withered Lasher Root. We're just kind of going through right now and just making sure that all these items get added to either what I've been calling the interesting or uninteresting category. Okay, Vulture Talon. The unidentified eye. Maybe it belonged to an animal and maybe it didn't. It's a great flavor text. What is that from? Creative Meat. Oh, okay. That's funny. Tribal Raptor Feathers. Town Meeting Notice. Oh, that's another Stratholm one. I think I've got one up here from that, right? Yeah, the Wrapped Gift. There are a bunch of items you can only get if you did the bonus postman boss in Stratholm, and the mailboxes that you looted had like 6 trash items, and one had like a 2% drop rate or something. It was that one was an annoying farm. Torn Note. Half buried bottle. Yeah, I read those earlier. I spent some time earlier farming level 60 to 70 trash items and found, I think, a really great spot for it, and got a whole bunch of them. So once I'm done with the auditing, I'll probably just be streaming gathering the remaining items. Tarnished silver necklace. Oh, this is probably, oh, this is armor and weapons. There's a tarnished silver ring and necklace. Yes. Okay. Well, that's on the list somewhere, so that's fine. Squishy basilisk eye. Basilisk. I'm gonna learn how to spell basilisk by the end of this. Squishy basilisk eye. Spined batwing. Sparkly necklace. Relic offers. I am when I do an explanation of the interesting items, I will figure out how the relic coffers work again, because I don't think I got it right last time. Soft patch of fur. Like relic coffers are the second most complicated part of BRD, of like all the things you can do there, next to the bar. The number of things that you can interact with and do at the bar has always been insane. Small scorpion claw. Small mushroom. Oh, I should open up my mic. I'm hanging out in Discord in case people are bored and want to join and listen to me do this. And tell me about. I'll have maybe for future episodes I'll have guests on and I'll ask people what their favorite junk items are. Just try to get anything interesting out of what is a just long categorization of 1,000 items that nobody cares about. Small leather collar. Kiss, you can hop in Discord and tell me all about your favorite junk items. You're gonna be on the credits list for finding a lot of these. Small bat skull. Sleek bat pelt. Yeah, think about, at some point you can hop in and you just think about what your favorite items are. It's okay if it's the damp diary pages that you got. Shiny dingle hopper. This is gonna be a stupid question that I'm gonna ask out loud, but is a dingle hopper, is it like a thing? Is it an actual thing, or is it just like a made up word? Dingle hopper. What is a dingle hopper? AKA the fork. Oh wait, no, that's from, okay, that's from, right, that's from, oh, that's the word they use for fork in Little Mermaid. Is that really like what that's from? Seems like it. And now it's used informally as something you don't know the name of. That's really funny. I didn't think it would actually be from the Disney Little Mermaid. All right. Shiny bracelet. More relic coffer stuff. Shimmering basilisk skin. Salvage scrap metal. Ruined specimen. I feel like this footage is going to be able to train up an AI to replicate my voice perfectly. Ruined specimen, that's from the plants. Rough vulture feathers. Zone drop Westfall? Is it just from Westfall vultures? Oh yeah, it is. Neat. Sage S-Jowl says 555 get. And 7 people upvoted that. Alright. Ripped note. Ripped note. Is that from the bottles? Yeah. Good. Ragdoll. I'm excited to get to the ramparts items so I can look up those drop rates again because I completely forgot about that. Punctured dew gland. From the thistle shrub dew collectors. That's right. These guys have like 2 or 3 unique items. Yep. Those guys in Tanaris. Punctured dew gland and empty dew gland. Oh yeah, because you needed a laden dew gland for the quest. That makes sense. Cool. Pristine raptor skull. Is this the one? Angora raptors. This might be the one. One of these skulls from Angora raptors was a really low drop rate. Wasn't this one. This one's 16% from devil sores. Or maybe, I mean, maybe that is the rarest one? Bravosaur. There was one, huh. Maybe it was from a very specific kind of dinosaur, but there was one that took forever to get. Maybe that's it, though. That's all it was. I'm a big baby. All right, pristine fin. Prismatic basilisk scale. Pocket lint. Oh, Dire Maul, yeah. So Dire Maul, the dungeons have all of these books that can spawn. Hey, Kist. Dire Maul has all these books that can spawn that you can loot, and what you needed them to get all of the different class quests. You could get a trinket, I think, for each class if you got those, and there was also the whatever the sword was called. You could get that really rare book, and then it had, I think, 2 different trash items. It had pocket lint and oh yeah, a thoroughly read copy of Nat Pagel's Extreme Angling. Right. Well, obviously you like that one because it is both gray and a book. Well, that one, I think there's 2 of these. The thoroughly read copy you can't read. But there's another one that you can get. It's, yeah. Right, that's the other one. I think that is I think that's a junk item, so that's somewhere in here too. Yeah. I don't remember where that one, that might be a pickpocketed one. But yeah, pocket lint. I don't know why pocket lint is in. I guess pocket lint would be a thing that you would go into, maybe you accidentally put into a book. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why pocket lint is something that you would get out of a book canonically in this game. But I don't know. Patch of fine fur. Did you have any other gray items you were thinking of? Patch of bat hair. Oh, the cat figurine? Yeah, that's a good one. I put that on my I talked about that one at one point. The cat figurine is super cool because I didn't know that. I guess are hunters able to train ghost cats as pets up there? The Wowhead comments were talking about that, of like, I think there's a chance to spawn, maybe this is not true at all, but to get a ghost saber as a pet, you go to the ruins, you roam around looking for the little white tigers, you open them, and someone said it took 12 figurines to get a ghost saber to spawn, and then they could tame it. It is a little like how to get the Triforce in Ocarina of Time type stuff. Like, go walk around Link's house 12 times, and then Shadow Link will appear, and you fight him, and yeah. Yeah, that one's a good one. I like that one a lot. Oh, yeah. That's really funny. Yeah, there's a bunch of junk items like that in the Death Knight starting area. I don't remember which one it is, but I think it is the book. There's one of them that's really a really low drop rate. It took me like 5 or 6 hours of farming out there to get. It must be a book because you joked about me giving it to you once I finally got it. I'll get to it eventually. Old Teamster's skull. This is a skull that you have to fish up in Undercity. Looks like someone didn't like this guy. What is a Teamster? I've heard that term used a lot. What does being a Teamster mean? A Teamster in American English is a truck driver, a person who drives teams of draft animals, or a member of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. It's a person who drove a team of oxen, horses, or mule, pulling a wagon, etc. Now it's a truck driver. Oh. Oh, so his skull being an Undercity is like a. Yeah, that's weird. I guess Wowhead comments would tell us probably. Yeah, well, at least now we know where Jimmy Hoffa's body can be found. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's two skulls you can fish up in Undercity specifically, or I guess Tearsfall Glades too, which is cool. That's interesting, I guess. That goes in the interesting category. Old Skull. I think that's the other one. Yeah, fished in Undercity. Yeah, that's a good one. Sure. Yeah, why not? Mastiff Jawbone. I did Old Skull Municipal Proclamation. Mastiff Jawbone is from the dogs in Dire Mall North. Um, that's cool. I don't think it's a very tough drop rate. Letter from the front. Oh, this is probably. Oh no, that's Stratholm. Okay. Is that readable? Can you read this letter? I like read. I've never like. No, you can't read this one. Yeah, unreadable letter. Must be some bills. Understand why nobody wants to read it. Ebus asks, "What's the use of this?" Everyone in 2005 was just absolutely mystified by these things. There's like, but what is it? What does it do? Legal documents. More relic coffer stuff. Large scorpid claw. Large fin. Coral sharks? Is that specific? Yeah, it's a 7% drop rate only from coral sharks in Dustwallow Marsh. Weird. Yeah. Well, because one of my favorites is the silver hook. Is a trash item that drops from basically every shark in the game. It's one of the few trash items that drops from like enemies that are from level 10 to 60 because it's all of those coastal sharks that kind of just roam the oceans. They can all drop the silver hook, which is cool. Large boar tusk. Um, in Stormwind. Oh, the alligator or crocodile. Which one is it? Hang on, but I need to know alligator versus. I need to. Okay, and one's freshwater and one's saltwater. I feel like it's important on this in this journey for me to like try to learn as many things as I can. Yeah. Oh, you're right. It does have a longer snoot. I don't think so. I think you got it. Alligator on the left, crocodile on the right. Crocodiles have longer snoots. Cool. Well, but it's okay as long as we're learning. It's fine. Large boar tusk, large bat fang. Fang, yeah, fang. Large basilisk tail. One of the things I'm learning the most is how to actually spell basilisk properly. Basilisk. Ivory boar tusk. Level 20 boars. Iridescent scale. Hickory pipe. That's a classic pickpocketed item. Heavy scorpion leg. Gordok chew toy. That's the other one from Dogs in Dalaran North. Yeah. I think it's an ear too, which is not great. Gold capped troll tusk. What's that from? I mean, obviously trolls, but what kind of trolls? I've also got to get some music playing. I'm boring myself doing this. Shallow grave. Oh, this is from Zulfuric. All the shallow graves that you can loot. There's like 5 or 6 items I think out of those. It's weird that the icon for it is like a pipe. Listening frenzy scale. Glimmering basilisk scale. Giant spinneret. Fiery gland. Fellblood snapper, a twisted fish that lives in fell pools and lava. Do not eat. This is the one I was thinking of earlier, where it's this is from one of the 5 daily quests in TBC. You have to go fish up a monstrous fellblood snapper, and there's a chance to catch this only in that zone during the daily quests, which is interesting, and it has flavor text. Anytime something has flavor text, it's interesting. Ezra Grimm's advertisement. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it really is like, because I don't know if you were watching earlier, but I kind of finally made the connection, and I guess I'll try to get more verification on how this works. But in Wrath of the Lich King, there's like one region of Dragonblight where for some reason there's a very high density of named enemies that drop a unique gray item, but like at a not 100% drop rate. There's like 4, I think, or 4 or 5 in this one little area where it's like, hey, when you kill this, there's a 3-person quest to go kill this big giant guy, and you get a group of people to go kill him, and there's a 40% drop rate of him dropping a gray item. And it seems like that's probably, I assume, like one person who was responsible for like filling up the loot tables of all these enemies in that area or something. And they like just went above and beyond and just like added a bunch of cool stuff because they didn't do it anywhere else in that entire expansion, really. It's really weird. Yeah, I would be curious whose job on the team it is to like generate these things, because all you need to do is you're just reusing icons that already existed, and and then you're just coming up with a name, and then you're just making a thing, give it an ID, and then slap it on an enemy. Like obviously there's a lot more to it than that, but you don't need like an artist or something to generate these things for the most part, unless it has to be openable or readable or something. So um, yeah, it's cool. I don't know. Maybe as part of this process, if I can request one reward from Blizzard for accomplishing this, it would be to interview whoever makes all these. That feels like it'd be too much. I wouldn't be able to handle that. Um, that's true, but I mean, like that's he's that was funny. That was a funny and interesting thing someone did. Well, yeah. Um, empty venom sac. What was that? Oh, I need to uncross them out because some of them I had listed as those were items that no longer existed. They were old rogue poison crafting items that then got depreciated to being grays and they didn't drop in the game anymore. So I thought I was never going to be able to get them, but then I managed to go into Season of Mastery and get them. So I think I do have them now. I need to just I had initially like assumed I was never going to be able to get them anymore. Um, so I'll double check that. Empty venom sac, empty sea snail shell, and then there's a big list of items that truly were never added to the game. That's a big. I have a big chunk of those here. It's like I was talking about it on one of these streams where there's just for some reason a crazy number of Ravager parts, like worn Ravager stuff, weathered Ravager, beaten Ravager, flawed, imperfect, mangled, damaged, chipped, like this. They had so many adjectives, and they just didn't add like any of these. So yeah, all of these like lethargy root was an item that existed, I think, in like one of the earliest patches of original vanilla WoW, but then they unpatched it in like 1.2 or something. So in classic, it never existed because they went straight to like 1.4 patch. Same thing with Zevra leather. It was a leatherworking item, but then they removed it in between, I think. So it was never actually available in classic to drop. I think I'm gonna go through and double check all of these before I'm done, just to make sure I'm not mistaken about any of that. Which it's really hard to verify if something actually existed in classic if you're not sure. The only way that I've really found to do it is to check like Nexus Hub to see if someone has traded it on the auction house, or to check Wowhead comments for comments since like 2019. Um, because that means that somebody was playing classic and it probably indicated it there. Um, people have been doing it. It's helped me a lot sometimes. Like occasionally, it's been like I'm gonna get to it at some point, but there's the two ooze items that I haven't been able to locate, but I think there are Wowhead comments implying that they do or did exist at some point. Those might end up being the only items I never get, just because I can't. They either actually don't exist, or I've just like somehow never been able to track down what they're for. I have a whole tab for it. I made a whole page here for oozes where I was trying to go through and try. I tried to kill every single ooze in the game that's supposed to be able to drop these things, and I tracked like, I tracked like the number of kills. I tried to figure out what's going on, and this was my prevailing theory. That's right. So like the Devouring Ectoplasm, it dropped and it had no loot listed, which tells me that implies to me that there was an item that dropped that was removed from the game, um, and so it's just like showing up as no loot because the item was deleted from the table. Because that happens too when you're fishing. I don't know if this happened to you, but when you're fishing in wetlands for the damp diary pages, you can open those messages in a bottle and it'll say no loot in it, because I think it had like recipes or something that got removed from the game. So I think that's my best guess is what's going on, is like it got removed in like Burning Crusade or something. Um Yeah, it is cool that you have like a thing you can just keep reopening that says it has no loot in it. Yeah. But that's my best guess for that. And then I think yeah, I mean I also went to Season of Mastery and I farmed a bunch of those oozes that I was able to farm on there, and I spent several hours killing oozes and never got any of those things to drop. And it's supposed to be the most common drop from those things. It's supposed to be extremely, yeah, it was. So that makes me think it never was available in the game. But like I said, I'll go back and look. I'm pretty sure one of those two items was at some point on Nexus Hub, which meant someone had one on the auction house in Classic. But I don't know how they would have gotten it. So electrified scale. Yeah, I'll look into that later too. Elder raptor feathers. After I find out if we can feed seaweed to Hillstrut or whatever that thing. There's no way that's true. Elder raptor feathers. I think it was seaweed. Somebody's like, yeah, I fed this to my pet because I was out of food. Yeah. Dull elemental bracer. Oh yeah, this is part of the Shadowfang Keep saga. Besides the fucking bats that took forever to get all their specific bat wings, there's all these void walkers that spawn. There's 4 of them that spawn in this room before the final boss, and there's 2 different gray bindings that can drop. One that has a 16% drop rate, and there's only 4 of these things per reset. So that took some time too, which was a little annoying. But I mentioned this before, but one of my favorite things I discovered in this game was in Shadowfang Keep that you can jump over the side of the ramparts and it teleports you out of the dungeon. It doesn't just like kill you; it teleports you outside the dungeon and places you where you would have like fallen out if there was no loading screen. I know the only other place I know of is Skolomance. When you're fighting the gargoyle boss, there's a window, and if you jump out of it, it teleports you out of the dungeon into the lake outside of Skolomance, which is crazy. Yeah, you appear out like the place that you would realistically have been. Because I think the reason they do that is because that boss like does a huge knockback, and so it can like punt you out the window. Um, yeah, I don't know if they ever did that anywhere else besides those places. Dryad Scorpic Carapace. Curved Basilisk Claw. I spent some time earlier talking about the coffer, the relic coffers in Dire Maul or in BRD, and yeah, I'm curious how accurately I described everything you do in that section. I'm gonna have to look it up later to confirm. Crystallized stone. There's a boss that's like in there by default. Oh, I also learned this. You can spell crystallized 2 different ways, either with 2 L's or with 1. They're both correct. They're alternative versions in the English language, and there are items that are spelled both ways on this list. I mean, I think I agree, but I looked it up. I was like, wait, one of these has to be correct, and in the dictionary it says like alternatively 1L. Yeah, but octopodes is so much cooler to say. Crusted bandages. What drops a crusted bandage? Octopuses is not correct. Oh, that's also shallow graves. Okay, sure. Crude pocket watch. Yeah, they give all of the like animal beastmen like crude pocket watch and like you know, shitty compass, and then for all the humans they give like a hickory pipe or a wallet. It's a little fucked up. Cracked pottery. Chipped gorilla tooth. What do you think, based on everything that you've seen so far, what do you think is the most common word on this list? I think so too, and I think, I don't know, it's been hard to figure out, but I think it might be just like scale. It might be something that simple because there's so many. I will have to find out the answer to that. Yeah, like tooth might be a good one because there's a lot of those. Broken spear. Broken, yeah, broken's very, very possible. Broken silithid chitin. Broken obsidian club. Oh, that one's from AQ20. I don't know. Why do I remember that? Is that true? I feel like that is true, and I don't know why I remember that. Oh no, shallow grave. Okay. I remember Nika getting really offended that I needed to get a couple of gray items out of AQ20. Broken mirror. Broken electro lantern. It's from Goblins and STV. Broken binding bracer. That's from oh yeah, the Arugals. Woodwalkers. How do you pronounce his name? Is it I've always just said Arugal. I don't know why. Is it is it Arugal or something? Like, are you supposed to emphasize it differently? Is there a video? I want to hear someone else say the name. He's not gonna say it. Arugal is how he says it, but although he's kind of just talking in a fancier accent, so I like Arugal. Yeah. Broken Bat Fang. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is this the one? This is Shadowfang Keep. Is this the terrible one? No, this one's also 27%. I must have just gotten really unlucky with this one then. One of these bat items took me forever because there's only a couple of bats that spawn per run. Bloody Spider Fang. Oop, not booty. Bloody Spider Fang, not booty Spider Fang. Yep. Freudian slip. Beautiful glass eye. The initials C.S. are etched in the back. I think this is one of the... Oh no, this is from Fishing Daily. I wonder what that's a reference to. Let's see. Oh, it's a 1% drop rate. This might have been the rarest one out of the TBC quests. Is it contains percent? No, that's right. The Mariner's Log is the rarest one, which is also not it's not the most valuable one. Beautiful Glass Eye, Mithril Shaving Razor, and Statuette are the three like 1% drop rates. Ancient Coin is 1.1. Let's look at the comments. My best guess for the reference is that the devs have been watching too much TV again. CSI, as in CSI? That's a stretch. I don't know about that. It's the eye of Cedric Stumple, who has gotten into some trouble with the captain of the ship he worked on. According to the Mariner's Log, he probably got killed for stealing rum. Yeah, we'll get to the Mariner's Log at some point. Maybe that's it. Yeah, they were referencing the Mariner's log, which would make sense because you also get the Mariner's log from that quest, so that's probably what it is. Bat heart. A lot of hearts. I mean, yeah, just taking the gallbladder is really the thing that's been the most upsetting to me. But heart, yeah, there's only two hearts: a basilisk heart and a bat heart that you take. Bat ear. Yeah, that's from relic coffers, I think, right? Because it's like all of those are like legal documents and valuables, and so it's the implication that somebody sold that deed or whatever. Yeah, I think that's a pretty common Wowhead comment. Is like, yeah, yeah, Thanos is literally just that big bridge. Yeah, it is. And it's kind of partially the joke. Right, yeah. Azure Deep Shards. Those are from water elementals in STV. Shoutouts. Ancient Tablet. This is maybe what I was thinking of. Nope, that's Trolls and ZF as well. Oh, is that the one that tells you how to get the mallet? Yeah. The mallet of Zulfuric. To create the mallet of Zulfuric, one must first travel the altar of Zul and obtain the sacred mallet from a troll keeper. Next, one must bring the sacred mallet to the altar atop the troll city of Jintha Olor using the sacred mallet. The altar will infuse it with power. Is this the most useful gray item in the game? That's interesting. Yeah, because you without the mallet you can't summon Gazrinka, and you need that for a quest. So this is like this information on this gray item is necessary to complete a quest. Huh. I'm gonna put that in the interesting category because maybe it's the most useful gray item in the game. Oh, that's interesting. Besides the edible weeds that I think that person lied about, maybe. Ancient Hero's Skull. Is this? Oh, there we go. Here's AQ20. Yeah, Ancient Hero's Skull drops in AQ20 from Flesh Hunters. Oh, that's right. So it's from the oozes. And it's a 4% drop rate. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Poor hero. Such a terrible death, being devoured by a being with absolutely no intelligence. Roasted. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you know it's an Ancient Hero Skull. I think you can just, if you're a hero, I think you can just tell. I think you can just feel it. An exotic cookbook, How to Serve Man. That's a classic. That's it. The classic pickpocketing item. Acidic slime. Shiz work. What does that mean? Hellfire Peninsula. Oh, it's from the wait. Oh, that's right. It's from the quest Shiz work, where you have to dig through poop, and you get acidic slime. This happens a lot too. I don't know what it is about this one area of Stone Talon Mountains, but a lot of items, well, not a lot, but a handful of items, it'll show that like one way to acquire it is the normal way, the correct way, and the other one is that you can fish it up in Stone Talon Mountains. And maybe that's actually true. Like that would be a little surprising. What the item ID is 6456. It says it was added in patch 1.13. So maybe this was an item that you could only initially get by fishing here, and then they just added it to the poo instead of making a new item for it. I wonder if you actually can fish this up. That's really interesting. It might also be this. I mean, there's an item coming later where this will matter, but the Wowhead data about where you fish things is really deceptive because it'll say like, 0.18% drop rate because it's only been looted 129 out of 73,000 times. But it might be that it's a 100% drop rate from one specific pool in this zone. It's just that it's only been caught that many times versus total casts. So that maybe there's like one specific place you can fish in all of Stonetown Mountains and you fish it up every time. But that's interesting because that is true in. What was that? There's one item that was listed as like a 0.1% drop rate in the Barrens, but it's actually a 100% chance to fish it up if you fish it up in the right place. Yeah, it's just that so many people fish like off of the dock in the Barrens that the total number of casts recorded for the zone is huge, because it doesn't delineate it further than just the zone you're in. It'd be like fishing in Dalaran and saying that like a gold coin from the fountain is 0.003% because so many casts are from the other pools where it's impossible to catch one. So it artificially makes it look super rare. So maybe that's happening there. That's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna drag this up and maybe investigate that. Can this be fished? That'd be good to know. I'm gonna put it next to the partially digested weeds, where I'm gonna I said try comment thing. Okay. A wooden leg. This is from the Captain's Footlocker. Tanaris. Yeah, there's a bunch of piratey stuff. It's like a parrot skeleton and hoop earring and a bunch of other stuff. Thoroughly read copy of Nat Pagel's Extreme England. Yeah, all the things. This is the one you cannot read, but all the things added a bunch of data for this. It's just saying that like it's telling you how to find this weirdly. This can be found in various places all throughout the Wings of Dire Maul. It's telling you like where the book spawns are, or like the easy ones. And then it says this item is utterly worthless. However, there was a rumor that this item could be used to obtain the original Ashbringer via fishing, because that's the other book mentions it. So. Yeah. Did they they never brought Ashbringer back in retail, did they? Like proper it was that like okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and Corrupted Ashbringer was in Nax 42. Not Nax 42, but Parrot Skeleton. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me too much, I guess. A head rag. Pirate's Footlocker. I got those and I got those. All right, tab 4. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to delete all of this shit. I can do that off stream. Because I didn't get one of each coin. I kept all these coins in. All right. Wraith Fragment. Weeds. Just weeds. I love it whenever it's like there's one that's just called like it's just called so like slime. Yeah. Love that. So weeds is something you can catch now that you can kind of fish anywhere. All right, here we get into the coins. Varisa's coin. Is it Verisa? Yeah. If you're not watching, I can read the flavor text and you can try to guess the person that says it. Which I think for the copper ones is going to be like impossible. I wish Captain Sanders would hurry up with my shipment of wine. This is not. I don't know who this character is. I can't picture who this is. No, it's Vargoth. Turning the Other Cheek. This is from Death Knight starting. One of the church pamphlets. Trophy raptor skull. I bet this is the one I keep thinking of. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, trophy raptor skull. Is this the really rare one? Yeah, 3% chance to drop from devil sores. Yeah, trophy raptor skull. It that one took a little while too. Because it's only from devil score Razashi raptor in ZG. And then like yeah, a named enemy in Angora crater as well. Yeah, 3% drop rate. Sad that they don't stack. Takes up a lot of space if you're farming Razashis for the hatchling. Disappointing reward from an elite. Yeah, I mean, there's other skulls. Like, there's a lot of other skulls that can drop. So that's probably, I assume that they're thinking of that. Although, like, they may have had this, but they just, who knows that it's rare. Even though it's called Trophy Raptor Skull. Tower Key. I bet this one has a lot of wild comments of like, what is this for? What does it do? I don't know. Yeah, it's like the keys dropped into the lake or something. Oh, the sell price is 1666.66. And Taipei Tower is 1666 feet tall. Oh, that's actually really clever if that's true. I bet it's a Karazhan key. Interesting selling price. There's a lot of sixes. Cannot be placed in the key ring. This key is a reference from Diablo 2. Yeah. Tin powder. Yeah, so there's all these powders from prospecting when they added jewel crafting, like of every type. Thorium powder. A rare set of items that are crafted, technically crafted grays. Thick fur clothing scraps. Tear stained handkerchief. The owner of this item could probably have used a hug. This is. Oh no, that's from AV. Okay, that's not the right handkerchief. We'll get to the good one later. Tattered cloth. What was that? It's definitely, it might be my favorite gray item in terms of just like what it takes to get it. Oh. That's the horde one. Yeah, the night elf. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely go over that one once we get there because that's yes, yeah. You got it. Tangled fishing line. More fishing junk. Stewing ichor. Steam pump debris. That's from Zinger Marsh Lake. So yeah, the actual steam pump areas. Okay. New coin guess. You may just refuse to provide me that which hastens the inevitable fate of two people in love when only one is too naive to see it. I wish you all ruin. That's actually I don't think I would have guessed this, but I do get it. It's a Stalvin, the guy from the guy like that whole quest chain and Dark Short, yeah. Okay, here's another one. I hope I can get transferred out of Stormwind eventually and see Cersei again. Nothing good ever happens in this city. I think that's close because it is a soldier, but it's somebody named Squire Rowe. And then there's just solid gold coin. Where's that from? Oh, it's from the bag of fishing treasures. Okay. Yeah, he's the yeah. That's right. Vargoth is the he's the guy that you have the staff all the time that people keep the staff for. It like summons him. Archmage Vargoth. Sickly fish. Scruffy Toadlint. Patroller's Pack. Oh, this is from in Wrath. There's a daily quest in Zoldrak where you have to go help all these different soldiers all throughout the zone. And the Patroller's Pack you get if you do it fast enough, you get an extra chest, like an extra thing of loot, and it has 4 different possible gray items. One is a 9% drop rate. It's a daily quest, so you can only try this once per day. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that took a couple. It probably only took like 2 weeks of doing that daily quest to get this. And they're tradable too, so like you can do it on multiple characters and everything. And that's the story of Scruffy Toadlint. Okay, next coin. Someday I'm gonna be more powerful than all these mages. I don't know who this is. Probably. The copper ones are tough because they're such obscure characters. This is somebody named Salandria. Salandria's shiny copper coin. All right, here's another one. Silver. May the holy light protect us on our expedition to the frozen north. Close. It is a dwarf. Yes, it is one of the other bronze spirits. Mirrodin. Moon Crescent Necklace. Did I skip a row? I did. Okay, that's fine. Rusted Lock. Salandria, I think, is what it says. 1 second. It's Salandria. Salandria. Rustic runic stone. Oh, okay. Richly appointed pipe. So it's just like the blood elf paladin lady or whatever. Oh. Oh. Oh, in Wrath, I guess? Weird. Oh, okay, disconnected. Why did I get disconnected? I wasn't doing anything. Richly appointed pipe. Okay. Okay. Back to tab 4. Okay, richly appointed pipe. That's from Death Knight Zone. Okay. That one. We'll go over these with Kiss when she gets back. I think I'll be able to guess any of these coins. Priestly preening, be like your betters. Yeah. Porcelain bell. Embellished with a figure reaching toward a swan, this treasure would surely fetch a grand price from anyone. The owner must have been very foolish to lose it. Is this, this might be the most expensive of the bag of fishing treasure ones, because it's 100 gold. Welcome back. What's the drop rate on this? Yeah, 1%. Yeah, it's 100 gold, so that makes sense. Okay, 2 more coins for you. Or 3. Copper coin. I wish to grow a glorious bushy mustache someday. Yeah. I can give you a very good hint if you'd like. It is. It is. It's Private Marcus Jonathan's copper coin. All right, next one. I hope that the handsome nobleman Lord Prester notices me. He's so dreamy. Mm-hmm. This one's very tough. I would give you points if you just figured out the family that this person belongs to. It's Princess Kalia Minithil. Yeah, don't know who the fuck that is. Silver coin. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Silver coin. I hope that my father and brothers outlive me. I'll not make much of a king. Correct. No other kings you can guess? It is a Bronzebeard. Which one? Yep, that's correct. Yeah. Well, it's a silver coin. But I would have thought it'd be a gold coin. Partially rusted file. That's from Fishing in Dalaran. Old boot. And that's just from fishing. I love that like this my guild bank categorization tells a little bit of a story. Like this is when I was leveling up somebody's fishing, I guess, in the Dalaran pool. Nolkai's band. An inscription on the inside of the band reads, "A token for my love to remember me by. May a loon watch over my dear Nolkai." This is from a quest. Nolkai's band. It comes from Nolkai's box. Makes a lot of sense. Nolkai's box is from Nolkai's words on Blood Mist Isle. Yeah, so it's from one of these guys. It's like you loot this box to get the quest item at the end, and it just happens to have this ring inside it too. His lantern, his bag, and his ring. What a probably touching tale of this person. News from the north. That's another Death Knight starting zone one. Musings of the High General. Yep. All right, copper coin. I wish the water in Northern wasn't so cold. It makes me sleepy. Yeah. It's Murky's copper coin. Who is Murky? Well, he's a Murloc, but is he one that like we meet? He's in Dalaran. Oh no, this could be Fish in Dalaran. Oh, he's one of the promotional pets. Yeah, I just couldn't remember like where he was from. Okay, Moon. I already did that one. Moon Crescent necklace. Death Knight starting zone. Okay, copper coin. Just once. That's all I ask for. Just once. Let the last ride with me. No idea who this is. Moloch's copper coin. Molok. Mithril shaving razor. That's another daily quest. Or no, it's a drop. What's this drop from? Yeah, I guess that's who it is. I assume. Mithril powder. I think we're about to get your orb. Or yeah, mind soothing bauble. A tiny maze of engraved lines covers the surface of the gem. All right, silver coin. You sense the ringing of 3 tones in your head, the third barely audible under the other's din. What? What? Oh, you said a doll. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell what you were saying. It's not. It's not him, is it? I wonder what this is referencing. You sense the ringing of 3 tones in your head, the third barely audible under the other's din. It is. I wonder why that's. Yeah, that's interesting. Mariner's log. Molok, I believe, is the name.
Small clan Ronan forced Moloch to alternate between helping their allies and trying to make it to the shoreline of Castle Dam. Moloch died when he and Ronan were knocked off their map by a dragon. Falstaff and Moloch were called brothers. So he's tied to Falstaff Wildhammer.
Interesting.
Might have been, I don't know, he might have been in love with Marisa or something.
Huh. All right. Well, interesting. All right. We got to the Mariner's log. So now we get to read the Mariner's log. Page 1. First watch, 7 bells. Cedric found in the rum closet again, disciplined. First watch, 8 bells. Watch is changed, all is well. Middle watch, 1 bell. Cedric found attempting to break into Captain's wine cabinet, disciplined. Middle watch, 2 bells. Cedric climbed rigging, became tangled and fell, attended by ship's surgeon, sent below to sober up. Middle watch, 4 bells. Bottle of rum found in Cedric's pants, disciplined. Middle watch, 5 bells. Cedric's clothes found. Cedric found separately, Cedric disciplined. Middle watch, 6 bells. Cedric singing loudly woke Captain. Cedric disciplined by Captain. Middle watch, 8 bells. Watches changed, all quiet. 2 men sent to locate Cedric. Morning watch, 1 bell. Fire in Captain's quarters. All hands roused. Throwing powder overboard. So I guess CS is Cedric.
Yeah, checks out.
And he got really drunk and then set the captain's quarters on fire.
I'm trying to figure out the Medivh coin.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Is Medivh the one of the guys standing in Shatrath?
Medivh is like, I don't know if we ever see him outside of like his shades.
Oh, right.
I don't know. I think he's like kind of like in a weird limbo status. Like he died, but he's perfectly capable of coming
Yeah.
back.
Okay. Mariner's log. I got that. Okay. Silver coin.
Okay.
All it says is, "Where's Illidan?"
That's gotta be my F.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
How do you fucking spell Maiev?
So it's a combination of some of those letters.
Yeah, move. Okay, copper coin. I wish I'd kept that coin.
It's really funny, whatever that is. I don't know.
Landro Longshot. I don't actually know who that is.
It sounds like a dwarf.
All right, copper coin. Boom. Now boom. I wish for a boom. Boom go. This coin must be broken. I wonder if it'll explode.
Is this a goblin?
I assume so. This is not a name I
Maybe a
recognize.
gnome?
The person's name is, I guess it's Kryll or Krill. Kryll.
Hmm.
All right, copper coin. My prayers go out to all my brothers and sisters who still suffer in the heart of Grim Batol. I will free them.
That's gonna be a dwarf, I don't know.
It's someone named Crassus.
Like Crassus's Landing.
Yes, correct. Where's Crassus' Landing? That's in Dalaran?
Oh, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so it's whoever that is.
Krill is a hideously ugly goblin who still who served definitely during the time between the Second and Third Wars. Oh, it is a goblin.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read. There's more than that.
All right, silver coin. I wish the uprising back at home would settle itself soon. I wouldn't want anyone to be hurt.
Is it a blood elf?
It is not a blood elf.
I don't know then.
It is a human.
Uprising back home.
It is someone who has been away from humankind for a long time.
What's his name? The paladin.
It's not him.
No, okay.
It's a member of the royal family.
Oh, Varian.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, silver coin. May my son Arthas always act in the best interest of his people.
Well, it's Tyrannus.
Yup.
I like it when they just serve me a layup like that one.
Yeah, sometimes.
I
Right.
might not know his name.
Silver coin. I hope young Kael'thas realizes that one day he must lead our people.
Ooh.
Do you know Kael'thas's father's name?
I don't.
It's reasonable.
I'm gonna say it's an Evoker from Dota 2.
It's King Anasterian Sunstrider.
No fucking way was I gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was a player.
All right, silver coin. Terralion and Ilaria, wherever you are, may you be well.
This is probably a Windrunner sister, I think.
It's not, surprisingly. It's a very major character in the World of Warcraft franchise, especially since several expansions from Classic's current place.
Is it Ronin?
No, but close.
Khadgar?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Powder.
I might have just gotten those two mixed up.
Yeah. All right, copper coin. I wish I had my father back.
Damn.
It's someone named Inigo. Inigo.
Oh, it's a Princess Bride joke.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure there is a character named Inigo out there, but that's what that is.
Silver coin. How does this fountain even work? I wonder if I could make one.
Huh.
This is a great trivia game. I have to play this in our next raid.
Yeah, this is good, yeah. But I have no idea.
It's High Tinker Mechatork.
Oh. Well, was that a copper coin?
Oh, it was a silver coin.
Okay.
I guess all the gold coins are in the next tab.
Yeah, you're not gonna get gold coins.
Heavy Silithid Husk. Griffin Feather Quill. Oh, that's right. These are from chests in Dalaran and Alteric Mountains. So is that a horde only one? There's some stuff that, like, there's humans walking around like the giant bubble of Dalaran. Oh, that's right. Wowhead doesn't even have data for this. I had to look up somewhere else to find this. That, like, yeah, you have to kill them or loot some boxes on quest if they're to go get certain things. Grizzled Mane. Oh, Grizzled Mane only drops from the Wolf Companion in Dire Maul. Is that right? Yeah, Farah has a 59% chance to drop this, and she's like the Wolf Companion of the first boss in Dire Maul. Give to the church, and the light will provide. That's another.
It's gotta be Death Knight.
Yep. All right, copper coin. Pa, the fountains in Gilneas could grant 10 times as many wishes as Dalarans.
uh, wow, I'm forgetting everybody's name from Gilneas all of a sudden. Is it the same last name as the whatever the leader guy's name is?
Yeah.
I think
I
it might
think
be his son.
yeah. Yeah, this is Gin. It says Gin's copper coin. I guess that's Gin Greymane.
Oh yeah, Greymane, that's it. Yeah. Isn't
Um,
Gen? I thought Gen was
Gen
the
and is
leader.
yeah, isn't he the main guy?
Yeah, I think he is.
But it doesn't even say Gin Greymane's coin; it just says Gin because I guess he wasn't a character at this point, really.
Yeah.
Flash powder.
I just, knowing the character now, I just don't see him saying that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Fine parchment. Yeah, that's from Chess and Dalaran. Old Dalaran. Fell iron powder. All right, silver coin.
Let's do it.
The War of the Shifting Sands. I wish I could forget it ever
Andro
happened.
Stackham, baby. One of my favorite
Yeah.
characters.
Very nice.
He's done dirty in Cataclysm.
Is he?
Yeah, he's kind of a pretty shitty boss fight.
Really?
It
Copper
had
coin.
potential.
Copper coin. I hope I end up in another book eventually.
I had no idea.
Huh? Yeah, that's Falstad Wildhammer.
Really?
I don't know what book he was in originally.
Maybe like a literal book, like in the real world? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. All right, Essence of Pain. This is another one of those. This was depreciated. So this was either something I got from Season of Mastery, or I think since I have 10 of them, I'm pretty sure this is something that I think Zeril or someone else in the guild just had in their bank and gave me.
That's wild.
Which is cool. Yeah, it says used by rogues to brew poisons, but it's no longer useful. Copper coin. Being a rogue is hard work. Someday I hope to pursue my life's one true passion.
Elendrius.
Very nice. Very good. True passion being cheese, I assume?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Love it. Man after my own heart.
Yeah, I respect it.
Copper coin. May Tyrion's quest here in Northrend end with success, or may he die honorably in battle?
Okay, I have to know this. Hold on.
It's not a name I've ever.
It's a dwarf.
Probably.
What the fuck is that dwarf's name?
It's a weird name.
Or it couldn't be like Zabra Hex, no.
I can give you like the first letter or something if it would help you.
Yeah, give me a letter.
Starts with E.
Ooh. Oh, Etrig?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Yeah, Etrig.
He's an orc.
Oh, interesting.
He's an old orc.
All right, copper coin. I wish that jerk Arthas would fall into a pile of Magnetar duty.
Dorna?
Yep.
That's the other Children's Week kid.
Dorna's shiny copper coin. Document from Broomstick Imports. You think that you can make out some numbers. This appears to be a repair bill. I think this is from, Relic Offers. Oh, no, wait. It's AV player loot. That's right. It's from players in Alteric Valley. Diving log. That's from the divers in Howling Fjord. Dirt stained rags. Death Knight starting zone. Copper coin. I hope a troll dies right now.
Could that be that really racist dude from Warcraft 3? I'm gonna Google exactly what I just said.
All right.
I think his name is Blackthorn.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I only have a first name.
Garethos?
And it's not that.
Okay, I don't know then.
Danath's copper coin. DANATH.
Hold on, that actually might be the same character.
Well, while you're looking at that up, the next one is Damp Diary page 87, and I've mentioned this in other videos, but so this thing is if you are fishing off of the coast in wetlands, you have a I think it's a 1% chance to fish up messages in a bottle, and the message in a bottle has a 1% chance to contain one of 3 damp diary pages. Otherwise, it has I think it used to have some recipes and stuff, and now it just has buffing scrolls. But there's page 87, there's page 512, and there's page 4. Or they're days. It's day 87, day 512, and day 4. And so we have currently 2 of them. There's one still remaining. This is page or day 87. I thought these had text on them. Do they not?
I thought they did too.
I thought you could read these. It says you can read it. Oh, it has to be in your inventory for the reading to be available. Let's see. Day 87. These months have given me time to ponder, to shuffle loose my old beliefs and bigotries. Alliance, horde, good, evil. The meanings of these words, once so clear, now blur as my eyes gaze across the boundless sea. I know now what matters. The bananas are after me. Perched high on their trees, they eye me with cool malevolence. And the last one I tried to eat nearly gagged me. I could almost hear it scream as I smashed it, half bitten on sea rocks. It's war, and I will win it. That's actually wonderful. I've never read that before. Yeah. What a twist. So yeah, this page actually saying message in a bottle. It has a 3% chance, and I assume it's that might be, it's probably true for all of them. But not a lot of data of catches of message in a bottle, because again, it's pretty uncommon. Yeah, I think all of these enchants don't work. What was that?
I found out who Danath is, by the way.
All right, who's Danath?
Is Danath Trollbane, a member of the royal family of the Kingdom of Stromgarde.
Oh, sure.
He's in the game.
Yeah, Alteric
He's
Highlands.
In Hellfire, no, he's in Hellfire Peninsula.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, of all the those people.
Yeah. All right, crystallized mana shard.
And yeah, I don't know if Trollbane is really his last name, or if he just got that last name for really fucking hating trolls.
Yeah. Copper powder. All right, condensed mana fragment. Yeah, these are all from Elementals in Dire Maul North. Or West, I think, actually. Broken Wand is also from Dalaran. Old Dalaran from a chest. Broken Eye Wind Button. That's from AV. Or maybe that's from... Yeah, it's AV. Some of these are from AV, some of these are from Winter Grasp. Blackstone, that's also AQ20. I think it's from the big guys with wings. Oh, no, it's from all the Nubisoth big stone guys. Pretty common drop rate, but only from AQ. Yeah. Bent fishing hook. Looks like someone tried to fish in this fountain. Who would do such a thing? That's from the Dalaran fountains, and it was me. I was the one who did such a thing. Copper coin. Can I have a more comfortable saddle? My hindquarters ache.
It's kind of like anybody on a horse, man.
But it is a very specific horseman.
Okay, one sec. Headless Horseman?
No, but good guess. That's a really good guess. Think about other famous bosses that ride horses.
Attunement?
Yeah.
Nice.
Armored chitin. Okay, a couple more coins. Silver coin. Why won't you notice me? Abindus, I would follow you anywhere. I wish you would notice me.
Okay, so he's talking about Bridget Abendis, who is in Dragonblight. She's the leader of the Scarlet Crusade.
Okay.
I don't remember the guy who simps after her.
I can give you this person's title.
Yeah.
Arcanist.
Is his name begin with a B also?
No, it starts with a D.
D. Doan?
Yeah.
Nice.
Arcanist Doan. All right, silver coin. Grant me the strength to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Oh,
Which is
like a
just like an old
cheesy ass.
adage. Yeah,
This is like a yearbook quote.
it is. Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna put that bullshit. It's like
Antonitis is the person's name.
I
Is
barely
that?
know that.
Wait, is this like? Is that on a character? Is that like? Is that?
Is that a mage?
This is like a really common aphorism. Grant me the courage to change the Serenity Prayer. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a reference to that or something. But it's Antonitis. Okay, copper coin. I wish for happiness and acceptance for my daughter. She feels so out of place here. Not a person I've ever heard of. And it's also a weird name.
Is the daughter anybody you think you might?
I have no way of knowing.
Daughter. Okay. I don't know.
Ansirum.
No.
Ansirem. Ansirum. Weird.
ANS.
Ansirem. Ancient coin.
It's an archmage.
A daily quest item. Ancient armor fragment.
Huh. Answer Moonleaver was a former leader of Dalaran. He can be found in its former locations in the Altark Mountains. His daughter, Caitlin the Blade, is currently a member of the Blackwater Raiders and can be found in Booty Bay. The coin was dropped in the fountain sometime before Caitlin left out and become a pirate.
Neat.
I wonder how you're supposed to know that. I want to read about Caitlin for a moment.
Unopened tome of advice. Well, that's from a frigid necromancer. Yeah, more Dragonblight weird stuff. Unopened tome of advice. Table of contents. Chapter 1, The Dead and You. Chapter 2, Maintaining a ghoulish figure. 7 easy exercises.
What the fuck?
Chapter 3, Keeping the chill out. Choosing a coordinated coffin. Chapter 4, Graveyard guarantees. 50 sure signs of love. The tome is in pristine condition and appears to be completely unread.
Can the undead read?
Yeah, I guess so. That's pretty great. That's from a quest, apparently. Okay, copper coin. One day I hope to spread the path of the light to the common people and teach them the value of the 3 virtues.
3 virtues doesn't help me a lot. Is it a priest of some sort?
I'm gonna guess this is also as a first and last name. I'm not familiar with either.
Oh well, I just accidentally saw you type it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever and Alonzus Fail.
Full fail? I don't know. I've never even heard that name before, but
yeah. All right. Silver coin. May my sisters realize their full potential, and the name Windrunner known.
Wow.
The name Windrunner known as a result of their deeds.
Okay, so it's.
You get 3 guesses.
I just forgot all their names. Hold on a second. Illyria?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Silver coin. I really wish you mages would get your heads out from inside your own ... books.
A lot of people mad at mages, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Aegwyn? I don't actually know who that is.
Oh, Aegwyn. That's
Aegwyn.
That's Midi's mother.
Oh.
She's the guardian of Tirisfal.
Oh, neat. Sealed
She's like a big deal,
pact.
but I don't know a lot about her.
All right, silver coin. Okay. I'm so forgetful. I wish I had a better memory. Wait, didn't I already throw a coin into here? I'll give you a hint. This is not a person's name.
Not a person's name?
This is like a type of person. This is gonna be too hard to guess, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a peasant's silver coin.
Oh.
All right, next one. Similar. Wish I had that cousin of mine's duty to do nothing more than lug wood around carelessly.
Like a Stormwind guard, maybe?
Yeah, it's a footman's coin.
Oh, okay. That's funny, though.
Yeah. Gulpstone. And then Everfrost powder. Which is from Everfrost chips. Oh, those are the things in Storm Peaks that give you rep. They're like the Netherwing eggs.
Oh.
And they give you Sons of Odir rep, and they also give you this this random loot. Yeah. I think that's what that is. Yeah, okay. Cool. That's tab number 4. Oh, you know what? There's no gold coins on this list because they're not gray.
Yeah, they're white.
Yeah, right. I forgot about that.
Shame.
All right.
Well, were you keeping them anyway?
No, I didn't keep them, but I will look up a list of them to do our trivia because this is really fun.
It is fun.
Wowhead. Gold. Coin.
Alonce's Foal has a lot of lore.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, these are all gold coins. It is my wish that my dear Talon would grow strong enough to defend the people he cares for.
Tyrion.
Yeah, all right. I wish to know how you survived my wrath, little fountain.
Is that like
Illidan? Close. You're in the right idea.
Sargeras didn't put one in there, did
No, but I don't know, but this again, you're unbelievably close.
Kael'thas. No, I know what Kael'thas is.
It is a big bad. And it's a big bad of one of the raids.
Yeah, the Sunwell guy? What's his name? Kill Jaden?
Nope, not him, but good guess.
Jesus Christ.
It is a big bad of a raid in TBC, like many that you've mentioned.
Oh, I didn't do TBC raids, man. The Prince, what's his face? At the top of Karazhan.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, there's only a couple other raids left.
It's not Naga.
It's not, no. This is a big demon man.
Actarion?
No.
Who's the other one? Who's the other one?
He's one of the, I think he's one of, the big 3 generals that Sargeras sent.
I'm thinking Grom.
Trying to remember who.
No,
that is a big demon guy. You're close.
Yeah, I literally just said
I think there's only 2 other raids left possible. It's reasonable that you would forget this one because I think it's a lot of people's least favorite. Because they don't like wave-based stuff.
Oh, Rigel. Oh. Fucking Archimon.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that took me so long.
That did. That's all right. That's fine. All right, next one.
That's huge.
The quote just says, Bran Bronzebeard was here.
Bran Bronzebeard?
Yeah. All right, next one. Listen, little wishing fountain, you'll give me all your power if you know what's good for you.
That's hilarious. I don't think I know, though.
Unless I'm way off, I believe this is technically a raid boss from Classic. But technically a raid boss from Classic. But this name is...
Lady Katrina Prestor.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Quote, already I've a kingdom in my prospects, a land to rule, what to ask for, perhaps a frozen scone.
I knew this one the moment you started.
Yeah.
It's Arthas.
All right, next one. Arthas, my love, please come back to me.
That's gonna be Jaina.
Yeah, I guess if we're doing trivia, gold coins are the easy ones.
They are for sure.
And then then the copper is the tough one.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Sometimes I wish someone would come along and just give me a big long hug. I wonder why. Why is that this person's? This is another raid boss.
Yeah. I'm thinking the Karazhan Prince. I don't know.
No. This is a raid boss from Classic.
I don't think it's Ragnaros.
No.
I don't think it's Hakar.
No.
Neltharion? What's his name?
No.
It's not Cthulhu.
It's not Cthulhu.
Not Cthulhu, yeah. Did I skip over something?
No, it's if you keep going chronologically, you're getting close.
What's against there? What? Alright.
Doesn't end in AQ40, does it? There's one more raid after that.
Oh, what's his name? Kel'Thuzad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why that's his thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, all
How did
right.
I forget all about Naxxramas, man?
I know, yeah. This is requiring too much actual knowledge of the game
is.
World of Warcraft.
I pulled E-Trig out of my ass and I can't.
Yeah, you can't remember KT. All right. Just once, I wish someone would greet me without making a stupid joke about gnomes or time travel.
Gromy.
Yeah. I hope my sisters and I can grow up and get married together. This coin appears to be very old.
Okay, well, it's the Windrunner.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Valera.
No.
Sylvanas.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Grom, may you rest well, old friend.
Girl.
Yeah. I wish I would grow up. It feels like I've been 10 for years.
That's it, dude.
Yeah. Wishes are a fool's pastime. Take this coin as payment for your precious eye.
Illidan.
No.
What, really?
I'm trying to. Who is this? I think this is a boss in Black Temple.
Oh.
Who is this?
It's not Gul'dan, right?
It's not Gul'dan, but it is an orc.
The other one.
It's an orc lord.
What the fuck? Grommash?
No. I think I'm right about this. No, it's like he's all in Shadow Moon Valley and stuff.
Yeah.
At the Altar of Shadows.
I don't know what that is. Oh, Nerfusab?
No. A ghostly orc who appears to be an expert on the history of blank. I guess this was a character in a lot of the other in like the first and second war, so he's probably a character in like all the earlier Warcrafts. I'm just not that familiar with him. Did you go up?
Yeah, I think so.
Terran. I think it was Terran Gorfiend.
Terran Gorfiend. Okay.
I assume that's who that is.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, 3 more. Young Arthas must learn patience to temper his power. I will pray that he one day learns how to lead with care rather than force.
Uther?
Yeah. I wish someday to retire to my own tidy little estate with a bunch of pet dogs to keep me company.
Okay, hold on. This is a joke. Wow, pet dogs?
It is a reference. This is a really good joke. It is a reference to where this person currently is.
Where would be dogs?
And your further hint is that the place that he's referring to is a dungeon.
Okay. I don't know.
And if you were trying to, if you were going to explain this further, you would put maybe quotes around dogs.
I mean, that's how I'm thinking about it.
What's a close relative of dog?
Wolf.
Yeah. And where would there be a bunch of wolves?
Oh.
I'll give you another hint. This is a person that we've talked about earlier. Yeah. Yeah. Rugal.
Arugula, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, last one. That young apprentice Jaina is quite attractive for a human. I hope she recognizes my elegance and power.
Scout class.
Yeah. It's really weird.
Yeah, I remember his because his is weird, and I was like, I kept track of you saying it in my head.
Yeah. Really funny. Why is KT's about hugging?
Maybe it's just because he's fucking cold now. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Huh. All right. Well, I think that's good for tonight. So let's see. That is tab 4 completed. So we have 5 and 6 to go on this list. It looks like in total, how many have been done? Looks like 544 items have been logged, and there are remaining, what, 632, about 220 items left on this list
Okay.
to
Yeah.
catalog, which is about these 2 tabs and then the stuff that's going to be on some of like the horde characters, things like that. So, cool. So coming along pretty nicely, and then I'm gonna keep working on farming some of the Burning Crusade stuff. And yeah, I'm not doing anything tomorrow, so I'll probably spend a lot of time working on this stuff tomorrow. So I'll probably categorize more stuff then.
I'll be at work tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to check it out. But...
Yeah, no worries. But I'll be recording all these just as proof that this was done, and uploading them to YouTube for people to enjoy.
Wonderful.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right, Case, you have a good night. And thanks to anybody who ever watches this. Goodbye.